Why I don't like Redbubble as a print-on-demand company, the pros and the cons. Redbubble is one of the most popular print-on-demand companies out there, no doubt. Many people love it, but many people hate it too. With Redbubble, I feel like it's very much a lottery as to whether or not you're going to succeed or fail. You can have tons of designs, but you might get no sales. You could have few designs and you could get lots of sales. Well, in this video, I wanted to go over the pros and the cons and tell you what I personally think of Redbubble. I don't want this to be a very long video. I want this to be a very quick, to the point video where you can watch it and determine what you want to do with Redbubble. So let's start with the good, and I've written it all down in front of me here. So let's start with the good. The shipping time is decent, right? It's actually not bad considering for a print-on-demand company, shipping can be a month or even longer than a month. Redbubble, based on all the orders I have done, have been on average 7 to 14 days delivery, which is absolutely fine. Now, of course, it doesn't even come close to Amazon's next day delivery or anything like that, but as a print-on-demand company goes, the shipping time is decent. The second reason is the website isn't terrible. In fact, it's actually pretty good. I know this is completely personal taste, but I actually like the website. I like the design process and I like the upload process. I shouldn't really say design, but I like the upload process where you can go and edit individual products and actually put in titles, descriptions, tags, all these kind of things, upload your designs. I think it's pretty user-friendly. I know a lot of people actually struggle with it, but personally, I think it's a pretty good website. Again, considering all the different print-on-demand websites out there, it's definitely up there. And 3, the printing quality is pretty good. I mean, that is until you wash it, and we're gonna get to that in one of the cons, but the printing quality is pretty good. So if you have a customer who buys a t-shirt just to look at it, well, they're gonna be a very happy customer. The problem is if they want to start wearing it or using it for that matter. So those were the pros. Those were the good elements of Redbubble. I know there weren't very many, and I did really try and think hard, but that's what I could think of. Now let's talk about the negative aspects to Redbubble. The first one being the type of people you get on Redbubble. You have a huge, diverse group of people. You have some people who are very by the book, very, good. And then you have others who like tag spamming or ripping off designs or anything like that. And the issue is the number of people who are into tag spamming is a bit ludicrous. Tag spamming is when someone uses the same keyword over and over and over and over again to try and increase their chance of showing up higher in the rank. Now, even though this shouldn't be allowed, for some reason Redbubble don't seem to figure this out, and they still rank those people high, and it's annoying. Now, it doesn't work for everyone. Some people get banned, some people get their designs taken down, but for the people that it does work for, it's just very annoying that they're cheating their way up the rank. The second reason is the profits are very low, and that's because the base price for a t-shirt on Redbubble is $23.50. This in of itself is absolutely ludicrous. It's daylight robbery. Finding the exact same t-shirt on Alibaba is about $1 to $2, and Redbubble are charging $23.50 for the base price. This is before you've even put on your profit. So for a customer who wants to buy your t-shirt, they're probably going to be ending up spending $30+ when you factor in the price of the shirt, so $23.50 plus your margin, so let's say it's $5, so $28.50 plus the shipping, right? All of that combined is going to be charging the customer an absolute fortune, and personally, I feel bad for the customer, and secondly, it's not right. I mean, I don't understand why they are charging so much for the base price of a t-shirt. It is totally and utterly screwing over the customer, especially as, well, we'll discuss in a second, the quality is just not good enough. It is not good enough for something that costs this much money. The third reason is with Redbubble, you get a lot of copycats. Now, I know this isn't limited to Redbubble. You have this on a lot of print-on-demand companies, so this is not necessarily a negative just to Redbubble, but you do get a lot of copycats, and it's a bit of a lottery as to who gets suspended and who doesn't get suspended. And for me personally, having designs on Redbubble, it was always a bit nerve-wracking. Is someone going to steal my design, right? What's going to happen? Am I going to get suspended because someone else stole it, but Redbubble deleted me thinking they were the real person? Like, it was just too much up in the air, and I didn't like that at all. So yeah, that I definitely think is a huge negative. Number 4, the support for sellers is atrocious. You get literally no help. So if you are going to start selling on Redbubble, bear in mind you are going to be on your own. If you need help, you'll probably get it about 3 to 5 days too late, and it will be absolutely useless, right? So yeah, the support you're getting is pretty bad. And that leads us on to number 5. The support for buyers is also pretty atrocious. As I have bought quite a lot on Redbubble to test things out, to test as much as I possibly can out, I've noticed that the support that a buyer gets is also really, really bad, which you might not think is a big deal, but if you think of it like this, you want buyers to come back and buy more of your stuff. Well, the chances of them doing that with Redbubble is very, very slim, just because the experience they're going to get is probably not going to be very good unless they're buying something as basic as a sticker, in which case it just arrives in, let's say, 10 days and they're a happy customer. But if they're buying something like a t-shirt and it comes off in the wash, or the quality isn't as they hoped, well, they're going to struggle, and you don't want your customers to struggle at all. Number 6 is your account can just disappear at the drop of a hat. Like I keep saying, I feel like this is a lottery. You can have very legitimate designs, but your account can still go. You can have designs that are infringing and your account could go, in which case, you deserve your account to go. But if your account is just very kosher, very okay, and it ends up getting taken down, it's very difficult to get that account back up. You can tweet Redbubble, you can email them, but you're going to struggle, and it's a lot of hard work. If you have thousands of designs uploaded onto Redbubble, you're going to have to start again unless they reinstate your account. And finally, number 7. The quality of your print. Now, as I said, as a pro, the quality is pretty good if your customer just wants to frame it and look at their t-shirt, right? But as soon as they wear it and they wash it, they are going to be very dissatisfied. I did a whole wash test video, and you can go check that out. I'll link to it at the end of this video. But I did a whole wash test video, and Redbubble's print quality drastically decreased after one single wash. It started cracking, it started fading, and that was after one wash. In my wash test, I actually did 3 washes, and by the end of it, the t-shirt looked like it was a 10-year-old t-shirt after 3 washes. Now, if you think about it, 3 washes could happen within the space of 2 months of someone buying your design. Now, will Redbubble give a refund? Who knows? That's if you can get through to anyone at support. But what I do know is, for someone who's spending over $30 for a t-shirt, for it to last less than 3 washes, I think that is wrong. It should be illegal. I mean, that is absolutely ludicrous. It's completely and utterly wrong for the customer. And the fact that anyone sells on Redbubble knowing that the t-shirt quality doesn't last a couple of times in the wash blows my mind. Like, why? Why are people choosing to sell on Redbubble when they know the customer is going to end up being unhappy? Those were the reasons for liking and disliking Redbubble. Again, there are a few pros there, but I think the cons just outweigh it, and it baffles me that people still sell on Redbubble knowing the print is that bad. Like, it looks great, but as soon as it's washed, it's unacceptable. Redbubble need to sort their act out. Let me know what your experience has been with Redbubble in the comments down below. Has it been good? Has it been bad? Have you done your own wash test? I want to find out how other people experience washing their Redbubble clothes. And if you are interested in finding out which print-on-demand company survives the washing machine, go and check out this video where I do a wash test of a few different print-on-demand companies, and we'll see which ones come out on top. The results are quite shocking.